There's so much more involvement in the core than just doing your sit-ups. We've got your back, we've got your sides, we've got your front, and all those deep intrinsic muscles. In this follow-along video, we're going to address all those. So sit tight, get involved, and let's jump straight into it. For today's workout, a roller would be beneficial if you want to take it up a notch, grab some weights. Let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to set yourself up on the floor. We're going to be getting into like a plank position. And what we're going to look to do here is to rotate the body to one side. So ideally we want to do this on the toes. If it's too much, drop to the knees. So the setup for this is going to be pulling the shoulders down away from your ears, pushing up as high as you can, rotating the side of the body. So we're not shifting the hips across. We're just trying to twist the body as best we can. We're going to hold for 30 seconds and then we're going to swap over to the opposite side. So we'll get ourselves ready. Dictate whether you're going to be on the toes or whether you're going to be up on the feet, down on the knees. We're going 3, 2, 1. Rotate to one side, push the floor away. Make sure and keep those shoulders away from the ears. Just want you to focus on some nice, good, strong breaths. So I'm breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm really trying to draw my belly button towards my back, really trying to twist my hips as much as I can. And I've also tucked my pelvis. So my butt here is really, really tucked. You got 5, 4, 3. If you can, stay up. We're just going to rotate to the opposite side now. So I'm really rotating my hips, still keeping even pressure through my hands, maintaining this nice, good, solid position. Sucking the stomach in, so really drawing that belly button into my lower back. And then keep pushing that floor away. So we don't want to sink down through the shoulders. We want to stay up nice and solid here. Good, strong, solid breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down to the knees. Now all I want you to do is to sit on your butt and bring your legs out in front. Now in this position, we're going to try to pull that leg back in towards my hip as best I can. We're going to focus on one side. We're going to be lifting up, nice and strong holds on this one. So it's going to be up, little pause, drop the leg back down. So it's going to be up, little pause, drop the leg back down. If you need to sit back, you can, but we're trying to lean as far forward as possible and still remove the heel from the floor. We get ourselves ready to go. We're going 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. So little lift and drop. Little lift and drop. Just keep that same level of tension. There might be a bit of cramping going on through the leg here. Where possible, we want to try to fight through that to the best of our abilities. Really trying to walk a little bit more forward on each rep as we draw that leg back in. So this one can be pretty intense here. We want to try to lean as far forward as I mentioned. Last 3, last 2. And on the next one, I want you to lift and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Swap over to the other side. We'll get ourselves ready to go. Draw that leg back into the hip. We're going 3, 2, 1, and lift. Little pause, drop back down. So it's not about smashing out the reps here. I want you to see, can you just creep a little bit further forward, if possible, and still remove that heel from the floor. And the purpose of the pause is just to feel that contraction as best we can. So just lift, nice strong contraction, drop back down. Lift and back down. We got last 5, 4, 3, 2. On the next lift, I want you to hold, okay? So holding for that good solid 10 seconds. Keep trying to roll your hip behind you if you can. Last 3, 2, 1, and drop down. Nice work. Okay, the next thing we're going to work on now, this one could be done on the floor. You're just going to lie flat on your back. You're going to tuck your hands underneath your hips if you need to, or you can leave them out by the side. For beginners, we're going to keep the heels on the floor and you're just going to be lifting your hips up. If you want more of a challenge, you're going to bring your legs at 90 degrees. And what you're looking to do now is just to push your hands into the floor and a little contraction. So I'm trying to remove my hips as I push my knees up. So little contraction. Heels are either on the floor or heels are off the floor, okay? For this one, we're just gonna go for 10 repetitions. Get ourselves ready, take a big deep breath in, suck your stomach in, and then all I want you to do is to push the hips up. We'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Okay, slowly come up and out of there. The next thing we're going to do is we need the roller for this. If you don't have a roller for this, I just want you to hold a plank and you can do a little rock back and forth during this, okay? The setup for this, we're going to come into that plank position. Now I'm kind of putting the crease of my ankle over the roller. And then this can be done on the elbows. And what I want you to try to do here is I want you to keep good tension in your upper body. So I'm pulling my shoulders down away from my ears, really pushing the floor away. Come up into a plank position. And then the reps are going to be pressing your elbows into the floor as you rock back. And then pulling your elbows into the floor to bring you back forward. We don't want to see ourselves arching. So what I'd like you to do is to push up, tuck your butt, and we'll get ready to go in 3, 2, let's push back for 1, and forward, 2, and forward, 3, and forward, 4, and forward, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Nice work. So with that one, it can be pretty intense. We only really want to be going back as far as we can get back forward. Now, next thing we're going to do is, this is going to be done with no weight. And all we're going to be doing is coming into a side plank position. And in this position, I want you to press your elbow through the floor. Let your shoulder come away from your ear. So we don't want to be sinking down here. We're going to take a split stance. So 1 foot in front. Push your hand into the floor. Leave your hand there for assistance if you need it. Want to take it up a notch? Take the hand off. We're going to be raising the hips up and down. Purpose of the weight, make it a little bit more challenging. So we're going to drop the weight onto the hip. With this one, we're going 10 repetitions. So if we're using weight, sit it up on the weight, up on the hip. We get ourselves ready. We go in 3, 2, 1. Push up. And let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, drop it down. We swap across to the opposite side. And just be mindful, left and right are not always the same, but we do want to keep good control through this. Push elbow through the floor, big deep breath in, and then let's raise the hips up, and let's go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, drop the dumbbell. Quick little break. And then we're going to go straight into the next thing. So for the next thing, what I want you to do is you're going to stand up for this. Want to make it more challenging, use a weight. And what I'd like you to do here, I'll demonstrate without the weight first. Hands will be on the hips. You're going to side flex as much as you can to one side. Turn to face that leg. Sweep all the way across to the opposite side. Rotate. Pull yourself back up. And then reverse. All the way across and coming back up. Want to add weight? Weight can go up overhead. We'll do the same thing. If you're kind of in between, pop your hands on your head. I'll do it with a weight to start. And get ourselves ready to go. So for this one, we're going to be going for 60 seconds. Big deep breath in. We go on 3, 2, 1. Okay, side flex. Down to one side, rotate around, pull back up. Reverse what you did. Nice, slow and controlled here. We really want to get as much of that twist from here as we can. Really using all of those deep intrinsic muscles in the core to just pull us back up. Good little cue I like to give here is like I'm stopping myself going to the toilet. So I'm really trying to fire up everything in there. Nice, slow and controlled. Any tightness on the back here, just drop the weight. Just bring the hands back onto the hips. It'll just help you. So with the weight over the head, just makes this a lot more challenging. Just nice work, keep it going. You got last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop the weight. Grab a quick bit of water if you need it. Next thing we're going to be doing is down on the floor. This one's pretty intense. So what I'd like you to do is we're going to be lying flat down. I'll give a quick explanation. We're going to go upper body. So we're going to be flexing. What I think about here is bearing my back onto the floor and then relaxing my back. So now it's off the floor. We will go 10. And then we will hold for 10. Hands will go under our butt. Then we will go 10. And we will hold for 10. You want more of a challenge on these ones? You can straighten the legs, you can remove the hands. So we would do 10 in straight legs. But what's most important is the back stays flat. So we're going to do 10 upper, 10 lower, 10 together, and then we're going to do 10 rocks. Now with the rocks, they can also look like this. So they don't have to have straight arms up overhead or straight legs out in front. Let's get ourselves ready. You might need to change during this. Lie flat on the back. Hands can go up overhead or down by the side, whichever feels more natural for you. Take a big deep breath in, and then I want you to just lift and come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's hold for 10, 9, 8. I'm really bearing down here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands down by the sides or under your butt. Straighten the legs or bend them. Get ready to go in 3, 2. Let's raise up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. From here, we're going to go both together. So either hands are down by your hips or up over your head. Up overhead is harder. Legs are bent or straight, which is harder. We get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Woo! Next we got rocks. So again, you can sit up for this one and just rock back. Little rocks, or we're going straight. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Create momentum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Okay, let's get ready to hold. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out there. All right, last thing we're going to do, we're just going to stretch all that back out now. So the best way we do this, a little bit more calming on the nervous system. Take big deep breaths in through the nose, back out through the mouth. And what I'd like you to do now is we're just going to bring ourselves into what we call a seal position. So in this position, I'm going to drop my hips down onto the floor. And I'll start just lying face down on my chest. I'm just going to push up from my hands, okay? So I'm going to push my hands through the floor. I'm really going to breathe out and let my hips kind of sink towards the floor so I should feel a nice stretch in my stomach. And if it feels okay, I'm going to tense my butt cheeks, rotate to one side, and then I'm going to rotate to the opposite side. Then I'm going to come back to the middle, breathe in, and then I'm going to push the floor away as I sit back onto my heels or as close to them as I can. Just want you to take a breath or two here. We go again, so push the floor away, come all the way back up. Really push up through the upper back here. Lower the hips back towards the floor. Breathe out as you look up. Squeeze your butt, rotate to one side. Rotate to the opposite side. Come back to the middle, breathe in, push the floor away. All the way back onto the heels. Take another breath or two here. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in, push the floor away, really round your back. Lower your hips towards the floor. Breathe out as you look up. Squeeze your butt, rotate to one side. Squeeze your butt, rotate to the opposite side. Come back to the middle, tuck your chin, press up nice and high. All the way back down onto the heels, and just take 2 breaths here to finish. So big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Great work today, guys. If you had to pause during that, totally fine. What I would recommend is that you can continue and build it up to be able to do it all in one flow. What you'll notice there is we targeted more than just the abdominals. We went into those deep intrinsic muscles. We looked at your obliques. We looked at your lower back. So we really want to strengthen that whole core. If you like what you see, comment down below. And if there's other things that you would like to see, help support this channel by clicking that subscribe button. You're welcome.